Hello YouTube followers, this is Chase the Mad Game Collector. We're back with another video with games I've beaten in the month of September, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games to talk about. And the first one is Overlord on the Xbox 360. I believe I got 30 achievements onto this game, and this game was released in June of 2007. I like the actual art of this game. The gremlins or minions, whatever you want to call them, I call them gremlins, are very hilarious, especially after they get drunk in the game. They sort of piss everywhere. The level designs are very good. I believe this should have got more, like, there should have been more crude humor into it. You never hear the Overlord, but the story of the game is he's dead at the beginning and he's resurrected, and then you have to rebuild your kingdom and your castle and everything like that. And you get the helps of these minions to help you do it. And this wizard is after you, and he wants your castle and he wants all your powers. And he's like the main boss in the game. I find he was one of the hardest, him and King. But overall, this is a very good game, and I would recommend it. Next game I played is on the PlayStation, and that's Stuart Little 2. This game is similar easy. It was released around the same year as the movie in 2002, and but under 4 hours, I've beaten the game at 100%. It has variety of like doing skateboard missions, flying around with grasshoppers in the plane. The final boss is with Falcon in the plane, and all you have to do is catch up to him and shoot him. It's really an easy platformer game. It's fun for if you're a little kid, and it is what it is. It only has 7 worlds. You collect rings. That's your main objective: to collect rings and help your friend. The next game is Lost Viva Domain, or Domus, sorry. And quite frankly, I didn't care for this game. I got all the achievements for it, and I played it through 2 times, and I found it very like straightforward, and it was very easy. And it's based off the Lost TV series. I never really watched the Lost TV series, but I heard a lot of people got lost into it, hence the name. And like I said, I didn't really care for this game too much. The best, like, there's no boss fights. There's no nothing like that. It's just you're running around collecting things, taking pictures of things, doing flashbacks, and but if you're a big fan of Lost, maybe it would be a good thing for you. Me, I never really watched a TV series, so I don't know. But the game I find wasn't that interesting. The next game I have here is Legendary, also on the Xbox 360. This is a replay from a game I played this a couple years ago, and I beat the game and never got the achievement for it, and I was always wondering why, and then I came to figure out that you have to beat it on easy, then normal, then hard. So I went back and beat it on easy, and pretty soon I'll probably try it again on medium, and then I'll eventually do hard. But this game gets a like bad reviews and everything like that. But I find it was pretty interesting. You're playing as a guy who opens Pandora's box and he gets powers, and you release all of these mythological creatures like the Minotaur, griffins, werewolves, these little fire demons, and pixies. Pixies are the hardest ones to kill because you gotta wait for them to come into real form, and the rock golem is pretty cool. My favorite fights are the fight with the 2 Minotaurs in the lab, and it has to be with the griffin. The griffins were pretty cool, and its best part is when you take them down with a rocket launcher. I really recommend this game as a first-person shooter. The next game that I beat was Spectrobes, Beyond the Portals for the Nintendo DS. I found it very fun. It's produced by Disney, and I figured, well, a Disney title, it's not going to be that great, but it's a fun action RPG. You dig up these fossils, and they eventually become your monsters that you use to fight other monsters with, and all through the game you're fighting against the crawls, which is the darkness. It's more of a battle of light and darkness, and it comes down to a final battle between you and the Master of Darkness, which is pretty cool. It's more or less like Pokemon. You train your monsters to become higher level creatures and everything like that. I really recommend this game, and I didn't know this was the second game in the series, and I picked up the first one not long ago, like you seen in my collection update, and I'm really looking forward to starting the first one. And I also have Origins on the Wii. Next game I played is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, for the PSP. I also played this on the PlayStation 2 many years ago, and all it is, it's like movies. You listen to the movies, and it's based off the cartoon show that used to come on the Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. And what you do is you listen to movies and you present evidence to either defend your client, or more or less it's just a comedy about, makes fun of all these other characters. Like there's a hippo into it, a squirrel. I know the TV show used to make fun of Scooby-Doo, everything like that. And who would believe that a superhero would be like a lawyer? But it's an okay game, but I wouldn't play it over and over. It's fun for one playthrough, and that would be it. Unless you're, like I said, a Harvey Birdman fan, and which I am. I watch the TV shows, and the game was alright, like I said. The next game I played was Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfections. And I'm a big Marvel fan. And when this game came out many years ago, I didn't pick it up, but I picked it up like I say about a year ago, and I didn't have time to play it at the time. And then eventually, like I said, I play all my games at random. And when it came out, I was very disappointed because I found that the controls were very stiff and very hard to use. Like your final missions are with Magneto, and Magneto more or less sucks in the game. My favorite characters would be in the game would probably be Spider-Man and Venom, and I am a big Spider-Man fan, but that's not the reason behind it. Like they were easy to use and everything like that. Like Elektra, I found her controls, like her attacks didn't do much. Daredevil the same. There wasn't many combos into it, and the easiest part was the end when you play as the Octagon or whatever her name is, the creature that the imperfections are creating. And the storyline not is very good into it, but like I said, it wasn't one of my favorite Marvel games. And the last game I played this month was Ratatouille for the Gamecube, and this was a very good platformer. I found it was very straightforward, and yes, I didn't find all of the things that I had to find, but I did do most of the bonus levels. I like the parts where you're running away from the mate, and, like the master chef, where you have to cook recipes and everything like that. And like the bonus stages, like fruit galore or pastas or cheese levels. There was fun sliding levels into it. It's very good game, like for children and everything like that. I enjoyed it, but I enjoy platformer games, and it's a very good pickup, and it's a very good game to add to your collection if you enjoy platformers. I would recommend this game for anybody. Well, that is all for now, and that is my September beat games. Uh, and hopefully I'll have another video up soon for my collection update, and yous all take it easy.